Dobrý, děkuji. Dobře, děkuji.
Patrik.
Vážené dámy, vážení pánové, vítám vás v historické budově Národního muzea na tiskové konferenci k zahraničním aktivitám Národního muzea v tomto výstavním roce. Je mou milou povinností představit a zároveň přivítat řečníky tiskové konference, předsedu vlády České republiky pana Petra Fialu, ministryni cestovního ruchu Etiopie paní Salama Vitkasa, ministr kultury České republiky pan Martin Baxa a v neposlední řadě generální ředitel Národního muzea pan Michal Lukeš. Zároveň bych ráda přivítala etiopskou delegaci vedenou státním ministrem panem Mesganu Arga. A nyní bych už požádala o úvodní slovo pana premiéra.
Dámy a pánové, dobrý den. Já jsem rád, že se mohu osobně účastnit této tiskové konference, která, myslím, přinese oznámení, které je velmi zajímavé a důležité. A to sdělení je, že budeme mít možnost stavit v České republice 3 miliony starou Luusii. Je to naprosto jedinečná událost a je potřeba říct, že
And we need to bear in mind that the skeleton of Luusii will be displayed in its original form in Europe for the first time ever. Everything during my visit to Addis Ababa in Ethiopia more than a year ago, in November 2023, I've had the honor to visit the museum in Addis Ababa, and I had the opportunity to see the skeleton of Luusii, and this was actually a great pleasure for me because not only this was unique,
I protože sám jsem
but by education I'm a historian and my first job was in the museum, so it had a special
rozměr. Nicméně tam vznikla myšlenka, že by bylo krásné mít možnost
and we thought it would be good to show Luusii to the citizens of the Czech Republic, visitors of the capital city of Prague, and I have requested Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Abiy Ahmed, to go ahead with this project, and then we developed on this idea during the Prime Minister's visit to Prague. And then our initial negotiations were followed by a number of other meetings and discussions, and as this fossil is very scarce and very precious, it was very important to discuss all the extraordinary measures that had to be taken. I would like to take this opportunity to express my thanks and gratitude to all of those participating in the project. First and foremost, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, the Minister of Tourism, Mrs. Kassa. I would also thank the National Museum staff, managed by Director General Lukeš, but also I would like to thank the Embassy of the Czech Republic in Addis Ababa, headed by Ambassador Posek. What we can actually announce today is that our Ethiopian friends
zapůjčí nejenom kosterní pozůstatky Luusii, ale oba nejcennější exponáty ze svého historického národního kulturního dědictví. Spolu s Luusii tady v Praze bude vystavena také fosilie maleruče s jménem Sela, což je identický
Prague. It is actually roughly the same age, but bear in mind, I'm talking about objects which are almost 3 million years old, and there might be a difference of 100,000 years, but I would leave up this to the historians and experts, but it is extraordinary. And of course, let me remind you that the fossils of Luusii were found in 1974,
že nám velmi pomohli
it was actually a groundbreaking discovery in terms of the origins of humankind. The Czech citizens and the visitors will have a unique opportunity to see the exhibits for the period of 60 days, starting on the 25th of August until the 23rd of October 2025 here in the National Museum.
pozůstatky tyto
fossils will be
fosílie
exhibited
vidět.
here in the
Já
National
si toho
Museum.
velmi vážím
I
a
very much
znovu bych chtěl
appreciate this,
poděkovat
and I would like to
našim
thank
etiopským
once again
přátelům, že
our
nám něco
Ethiopian
takového
friends
umožní,
for making
protože
this
bude to
possible,
poprvé v
because this
Evropě
is the
a
first
je
time
to
ever this
něco
is
zcela
exhibited
jedinečného.
in
Je to
Europe,
skutečně
and it is
jedinečná příležitost.
extraordinary and a
To
unique opportunity
vzácné nálezy
to
předchůdců člověka vidět.
see these fossils.
Já moc děkuji.
Thank you very
A
much,
nyní bych
Prime
ráda
Minister,
předala
and
slovo
now I'd
ministryni
like
cestovního ruchu,
to
paní
leave the
Salama
floor
Vitkasa.
to Salamet Kassa to take the floor.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Prime Minister, Excellency, Minister of Culture, Excellency, Director, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the people and the government of Czech Republic for their warm welcome to Prague, the cultural hub of Central Europe. We are very pleased to collaborate with the government of Czech Republic to showcase Luusii and Selam, as Excellency Prime Minister has already mentioned, two of Ethiopia's most priceless fossil remains at the National Museum of the Czech Republic, starting from August 25, 2025. This historic exhibition is titled Human Origins and Fossils, and it will offer tourists and researchers a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see these priceless fossils firsthand, and a better insight into why Ethiopia is dubbed as the land of origins and a true origin of humankind. The display of these priceless fossils at the National Museum of the Czech Republic follows the 50th anniversary of the discovery of Luusii in Ethiopia's Afar region, which we celebrated colorfully a few months back. The exhibition will also remain open for 60 days. We'll add further allure to Prague as well, a metropolis framed as a city of 100 spires. The National Museum of the Czech Republic is one of the country's most prestigious cultural institutions, which I personally also observed, and it's dedicated to preserving and exhibiting significant artifacts in the history, natural science and art as well. And hosting such exhibitions is part of the museum's commitment to fostering international collaborations and also public engagement as well with the history of human civilization. On behalf of the government of Ethiopia, I would like to appreciate its commitment and congratulate the government of the Czech Republic for organizing this world-class exhibition. This historic initiative is part of the agreement between the government of Ethiopia and the government of Czech Republic to take our bilateral relations to a new level of strategic partnership. Our governments have already signed a memorandum of understanding to collaborate in key areas such as heritage management, tourism promotion, museum development, and also wildlife conservation. This exhibition is a direct result of that partnership, and it serves as a milestone in deepening heritage tourism, as well as cultural and scientific cooperation between our two countries. It is a testament to our shared commitment to promote Ethiopia's heritage in the world stage as well, paving the way for further cementing our bilateral relations going forward. The historic exhibition will offer a unique opportunity for people of Europe to witness some of the world's priceless fossils firsthand. And it will also indeed be a must visit for history enthusiasts especially, for researchers as well, and for the general public. I would like to invite the global public to visit the fossils, to discover why Ethiopia is actually called the land of origins. My country earned this title not just because of the cradle of becoming the cradle of humankind, because of Luusii and Selam, by the way. It's because also the birthplace of coffee, and also the source of the Blue Nile, the longest river of the world. The upcoming exhibition is more than a scientific event. It is indeed an opportunity to promote Ethiopia's rich culture, rich history, and our immense treasures as well, and the stunning landscapes. And we also invite travelers from across Europe to experience the wonders of the land where humanity began. Thank you all very much.
And now let me ask the Minister of Culture to say a few words. The Prime Minister, Minister of Tourism, ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, I think that in the summer this year, the dream of many people who deal with history, with the origins of mankind, will come true, because Luusii is a truly textbook term. Everyone who studied history, even at high school, maybe even in elementary school, has learned about the Australopithecus and the Afarensis species. Luusii is the example of this truly historic discovery, and we will host this truly historic discovery here in Prague. So I'd like to express our thanks and gratitude to the Ethiopian side for allowing us to display these fossils. And there's a great deal of thanks to be expressed to the Prime Minister, who, while visiting Ethiopia, managed to discuss this and has managed to agree on that. I'm very proud that Luusii will go to the Czech Republic, but at the same time I would like to add that we are a country more than ready for that. The anthropological research in the National Museum constitute a major part of its scientific tradition. The Czech tradition of anthropology and the famous research projects, including medieval times and historical, prehistorical times. And Luusii is coming to a country which is more than ready for it. And I am very proud that the National Museum is working on a big exhibition which will focus on the history of mankind, and it will document it. Luusii will form a true gem of this exhibition. By education, I am the teacher of history and geography, so I'm glad that the minister has mentioned Ethiopia as a country that is not only related to the anthropological discoveries. It is a country of vast national history. It is the cradle of mankind, as it's been said. You will find numerous treasures from our history of mankind. And I share, Minister, your opinion that Luusii's exhibition will be a true chance to get to know the famous history, the great traditions, and the varieties of Ethiopia. So I'm very happy for allowing that, and thank you very much once again for making it possible to live Selam and Luusii firsthand. Thank you, Minister. And last but not least, the Director General of the National Museum. I'd like to thank you, the Prime Minister, Minister of Tourism, Minister of Culture, ladies and gentlemen. Well, my voice is shaking because to welcome Luusii and Selam in the National Museum is actually a dream come true for any museum. The National Museum has managed to fulfill this dream. One of the most precious exhibits of our planet allow us to take a unique view of the history. It will actually allow us to understand the beginnings of mankind, and we very much appreciate the openness and willingness of the Ethiopian side, making it possible to exhibit these fossils. It is a great obligation for us at the same time. So let me start by expressing my thanks and gratitude. First and foremost, let me thank Ethiopian Federative Democratic Republic for making the Czech Republic a country of its choice for exhibiting the most two precious artifacts of its collection, of its heritage and history. I would like to personally thank Minister Selamavit Kassa for her tremendous help, because she was the one who actually was at the first meeting 1.5 years ago when we started to discuss this project. So thank you very much, Minister. Thank you, Prime Minister. And this is not a formal expression of gratitude. because without him we would not have been here today, because he was the one who opened the discussion in 2023 in Ethiopia, and he has supported the project. We very much appreciate it, and we would like to thank his team at the Office of the Government, including Yana Kotaliko, the head of the Office of the Government. Of course, I'd like to express our thanks and gratitude to the Minister of Culture and the Ministry of Culture for cooperation on the preparation of this very demanding project. I would also like to thank both Ministries of Foreign Affairs, especially the Embassy of the Czech Republic to Addis Ababa, to Ambassador Kosko, who's been mentioned here already, because without their profound information and hard work they have carried out in Addis Ababa, we would not have been here. Last but not least, I'd like to thank Professor Adebal, the Director General of the Ethiopian Monument Institution, who is actually our main partner for discussions regarding this exhibition. Today is an extraordinary day, and as I said, I feel happy but also responsible. We have a lot of work to do in order to prepare the best possible conditions for Selam and Luusii, not only for the exhibition itself, but also we would like to create a project of worldwide parameters. We would like to ensure everything for protecting the fossils and their safe return back home. I'm convinced that we will succeed to do that together with our Ethiopian colleagues, and as it's been mentioned, on the 25th of August, the visitors will have a unique opportunity to see Luusii. In the exhibition, The People, allow me to briefly introduce you to the fact that it is Mr. Petr Druha who is leading the implementation team, and Mr. Veliminsky, who's the department head of the anthropology. The exhibition is actually created by Petr Janda, and the exhibition will be implemented by her company Misli. So the visualization behind me was something of what the exhibition will look like. This is actually the location of Luusii. It will be in the map of Ethiopia, because as the ministry correctly pointed out, within the framework of this exhibition, we will present other beauties and history of Ethiopia where the history of mankind has evolved. And let me say that this is not the only part of our cultural cooperation. This extraordinary event is one of many projects that we have agreed on, and the National Museum is very pleased to be able to cooperate with our counterparts in Ethiopia and contribute to the modernization and development of museums in Ethiopia, and I'm very much looking forward to this cooperation. I think that we have big things to achieve in the future, and thank you once again for this unique opportunity. Thank you very much for your attention.